Okay, so I am going to start with this one. This is a new one, and this is called Artsy. And Artsy is a twofer. You can see you have two chains there. This middle one has a pendant on it, and it's a black leather, and then it's framed by this longer silver chain. And these silver chains are great because they're kind of foundation pieces, and once you have one, you never need another one, and they never go out of style. You can use them with other pieces, you can wear them by themselves. You know, sometimes you just need a basic silver chain. So I could take this one off, for example, and just wear this by itself. I could double this like this, give it another look like this. And when you double a necklace, this is gonna look great for about 10 minutes, right? Because then what happens? It just starts moving and you spend all day kind of doing this little dance with your necklace. So we sell this little piece of jewelry magic, and it's called a Clip It. It comes in all different metals. This is the silver one, but there's also gold, hematite, blingy. And what you do is you just hook it on one end of a necklace like this, come around, clip it in the back like this, and now you have that choker look without actually choking you, which is much more popular. So you can do this with that one. You can also open this necklace up. You could wear it as a Y. I'm sure some of you girls could wear it as a belt. I'm not going to show that, but you kind of get the idea. And then this piece too, let's not forget about this one. You could also wear this one by itself. So this is the Artsy second piece. That's the black leather with the pendant on the bottom. So this one is adjustable too. It's kind of a lariat style. So if I wanted to, I could move that up like this, and then even wear it as a choker or use this one to frame around it like that. So you can adjust this as low or as high as you want, just like that. So you can put it way up there. Now with this, let me show you a good little arm party. So first let's talk about what builds a good arm party. To build a good arm party, you want to have a focus piece. So usually it's something very eye-catching, like this one's called Snuggles. It's stretchy with some bling in the middle, and then you want to layer it with some bangles. Bangles are staples in your jewelry wardrobe. They do not go out of style either, so you always want to invest in a good pair of bangles. So these are called Stacktastic. They're a set of 5. They're all a little bit different. They're $49, and then you put them all on together. So this is the silver version, and then I'm kind of wearing the gold version. So I've got my focus piece, which is called Goldie, and then I've got bands of gold, which are these 4 bangles that come together. Now how you know it's a good arm party is if once you put it on, you take your 4 fingers and you put it on top. Now if you can cover the entire arm party, you're good to go. But if you cover it and there's some bracelets sticking out the side over here, then your party's out of control, somebody's gotta go home. So that's just a good gauge for your arm party. So there's one idea. This one is called Step It Up. And this is beautiful. You can see it's not really rose gold, but it's more of a coppery. It has a little shimmer to it like that. It's on a hematite chain. With this, there are some matching earrings. Some of us are matchy-matchy, some of us are not. You know who you are. And you can see it looks like one of them's hematite and one of them's rose, or that coppery. And that's because the earrings and the necklace are reversible. So I actually wore this 2 days in a row at our conference because I could flip it around and wear it the other way on the second day. So the other side just says hematite. You could do those matching earrings, or we have some stiletto long drops like the ones I have on. These also come in that gunmetal color, so you could do that as well. So that one is called Step It Up. Oh, I almost forgot this guy. And for your bracelet, the wrap bracelets are so popular right now. This is called Must Have, and that's because it's, you know, a must have. So you wrap it around twice. It's got the gold, the silver, the hematite, a little bit of bling in there. I had one girl at my show last week who wore it as a choker. So if that's your style, here you go. That's called Must Have. This one is 2 necklaces together. So the top one is called Blessed, and I know it's hard to read that, but it actually says the word blessed right on that little bar. And this is one of our few pieces that is stainless steel. So what that means is you can swim, shower, sleep in this necklace, and it's gonna last for you. So it's the perfect one to wear to the beach, wear to the lake, go to the pool, because it's stainless steel. Now, a lot of girls pair that with our Psalm 91:4, because one thing that's unique about Premier is they are a biblically based company. So we have a lot of crosses, pieces with some scripture reference. So this verse, Psalm 91:4, talks about how God will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. So that's why there's a little feather on there, there's the verse on there, and a pretty stone. So these two play nicely together. If you're looking to layer your pieces, you can't go wrong with these two. And then for your arm party, this one is actually called Arm Party. And these are a set of 5 and they're stretchy. So just like that, super cute with the Psalm and the blessed necklaces. Okay, how about some rose gold? Rose gold is kind of having a moment right now. So this one is called Blush. And what's great about Blush is you get 3 necklaces together. So a short one, medium, long. And with all 3 necklaces, they come apart. So if you don't want to wear all 3, you can, just wear one of them. If you're having one of those days where you're just running around, maybe in your yoga pants and tank top, like I often do, I just throw on this little guy. And on one side it has some sparkles, but if you weren't even feeling sparkly, you could turn it over and it's polished gold on the other. And then of course you can add back the other 2 pieces. Now here's the deal with rose gold though. You kind of have to be all in or all out. So, because the only thing that really goes with rose gold is rose gold, unless you have diamonds, and then you're just, lucky. So there are matching earrings that match this little one right here, or you could do our Breezy. And Breezy have kind of a wave to them, just like this, kind of a filigree look. Love these, they're $29. And then to complete it, we have our new Flirty bracelet. And Flirty, oops, upside down, is a little delicate, almost like a tennis bracelet. But what's nice about it is it's adjustable. So you can make it really, really small or really, really big. So it usually fits everyone. So there's a little bit of our rose gold. And then, how about some polished gold? Look how pretty this is. This is called Fiona. Try not to get distracted by the shirt because that's pretty cute too. But Fiona is a long gold chain, and on the end is this pendant, kind of a clear pendant with a pounded gold finish on the bottom. Now with this, you can kind of see there's some shimmer in the chain. With this, I would add our earrings, the stilettos. These are kind of my go-to. I have 2 pairs of earrings that I think everybody should have. And this is one of them. They have a nice long drop to them because anytime you wear your necklaces longer than 1 inch, it's gonna drop 10 pounds off your appearance. So I tell the girls all the time, these are like Spanx for your face, but easier to put on and a lot more comfortable. So, and they come in gold, silver, rose gold, and hematite. So every occasion, every style, you can get one. But back to the Fiona, if I wear it long, it's beautiful, but I can also double it. So if I double it like this, then you can see on the top here that Premier usually does a great job on finishing their jewelry. I have it a little backwards, but you can kind of get the idea that on the top, there's this little pendant, not really a pendant, but a crystal. Okay, it's a little backwards, but I promise there's a cute little crystal on the top here that looks great without the tag when you double it like this. But I do love the Fiona, even a little bit long. And of course you could add the arm party that I'm wearing and even my ring. My ring is called Upscale, and you always want to have a fun ring on your right hand. We call those check writing rings, cocktail rings, statement rings, whatever you want to call it, you want it eye-catching. Because the left hand says I love you, right hand says I love me, just a little bit of balance, that's what we want. Okay, and then let's talk about our basics. This is a perfect starter piece. If you don't normally wear jewelry or you're not quite sure what to do with jewelry, Willow is for you. So this is a long chain, and you can see when I get close that it's got the gold, rose gold, silver, and a little bit of turquoise. Because it's long, you can do all those same tricks. I could use my Flip It, to come around and double that. I could leave it long. I could layer in another piece with it. Like this one is called Lotus. And this is the one that's on the cover of our catalog right now. And it's got the beautiful turquoise beads and kind of the matte finish gold. So I could layer these 2 together, and it's actually a long necklace. So because Premier has put a clasp on each end of the chain, I can make this as long or as short as I wanted to. And I can even turn it over if I just wanted the burnished gold side showing and not the turquoise. So these 2 look great together. And then a great pair of earrings to go with the willow. Remember I said I have two go-to pairs of earrings? Julia. Everybody loves these earrings. They're forward facing, and forward facing hoops draws the attention to your face, not to your waist. You know, eyes on the lips, not on your hips, all good stuff. I sold over 100 pairs of these last year. They look great on everyone. So this with your willow, and then you could finish it with our illusion. And I call this the bangle without the jangle, because me, you know I'm coming. This one, sneaky. So all three of these is a great starter set. Again, if you don't normally wear jewelry, you're not sure what to do with jewelry, this is a great place to begin because you will wear all these pieces. So Julia, willow, illusion, and then that last one I showed you was the lotus. And lotus is the one that's turquoise on one side and reversible on the other. All right, just a couple more. This one is our new vacay. And every year Premier comes out with a statement piece, or a signature piece rather. So this is our signature piece for this year. And you can see it's got the beautiful polished gold and the turquoise in there. Looks great. You could add, you know, my favorite earrings, go with this one too. And then with the vacay, they came out with 3 pieces that are kind of like her little friends. So I'm just gonna show you one to give you the idea. But this one is called Set Sail. And Set Sail has the crystals on there and the mother of pearl. So you could clip it on, wear it on the top of this just to kind of add some extra bling. You could also just wear this by itself as a choker. It's even reversible. So the other side is polished gold. I could do it this way. Or I could even open it up and then I could clip it even to the bottom of the chain just to kind of add a little bit more of an effect in there. So that one's called Set Sail, but there are 2 other ones called Bon Voyage and Long Weekend that are a little bit different but do the same thing, and they all play well with the vacay. Okay, how about these 2? This first one, let's talk about this guy first. This is called Next Level, and we're really seeing a resurgence in delicate jewelry right now. So this one is a delicate silver chain. It's 2 pieces, but you can take them apart if you didn't want to wear them together. And then I like to layer it with our silver ice. And silver ice is just a little something something, because we all have a jewelry personality. Some of us like the more bold pieces, some of us like the more delicate pieces. So let me get close so you can see that. But it's got the tiny little crystals on there. Now with this one too, I could use my clip it to make it short if I wanted to have a little delicate choker. But this is Next Level. Next Level is 36, Silver Ice is 46. And then we have our grand finale. And our grand finale is, to me, the best necklace Premier has ever come out with. And this is called Cashmere. Now when you take it out of the box and you put it on, it's gonna look just like this. So you can see how pretty all those little beaded chains are. There's many of them all together, and it frames this shorter piece. But what makes cashmere so special is all the things you can do with it. So, for example, I could just wear this one by itself. You know, again, on those super casual days when you just are running around town. It's got kind of a rocky finish on one side. If I turn it over, it's a pounded gold on the other. And then what's fun about this one is it's stretchy. So that means I could take it and I could wrap it around 3 times, add it to my arm party. Well, maybe not this arm party because I don't, want to be out of control, but you can add it to an arm party. You could double it and wear it as an anklet. I could, of course, wear these by themselves if I wanted to, just like this, without the middle piece. I could use my clip it, come around the back, and make a delicate choker just like this with all the beaded pieces. And then one of these pieces comes off, and it's the one that you want. Because remember I talked about how delicate jewelry is in. So this one is our arrow necklace chain that comes with that. So it's just a simple delicate chain with the arrows. I could layer this one back in and just do something even super simple like this. So that is our cashmere necklace. And when you can wear a necklace that many different ways, it really cuts down on your CPW. Now, if you don't know what CPW is, cost per wear. So for example, if my husband were to say, how much is that necklace? I would never tell him that it's $69. I would say, oh, it's like 10 bucks, because you can wear it 7 ways. See how that works? So that one is our cashmere. And then last but not least, I don't think I mentioned the necklace I have on. This is called Glam Girl, and it's 2 strands, and it's got all these little Aurora Borealis crystals in here. And what Aurora Borealis crystals do is they pull up whatever color you have on. So I'm wearing more of a neutral cream color dress right now, but it looks great with black, pink, blues, purples, and it just kind of brings those colors up. So that is our Glam Girl. So I hope you've seen some pieces that you like.